so your tweet from 16 hours ago is a mood. Like, yeah.
Okay. I think we need a little clarification. So, that was basically the rundown of it, but what happened was I was in my kitchen and we got, ooh, gold ration. We got Costco chili, which came in a giant rectangular, I'm talking like 12 by 8 inch, plastic tin. I'm like, okay, that's great. And so, the day we had it, my mom was like, I don't want to reheat this twice. Do you want to have like half it or like a part of it now and then I freeze the rest? I'm like, okay. Because we do it a lot. If we don't finish soup, if we don't finish some kind of dinner, we usually freeze them in
leftovers,
containers.
bro.
Right. But I didn't want to reheat it again. I'm like, I really want chili. And it's sitting there on the top shelf of the freezer and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I want chili. And so what I do is it's in this like restaurant grade circular cylindrical containers that we have sitting around because my mom ordered a whole bunch and they were cheap enough. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, how the fuck do I get a piece of this out? How do I unblock the chili? How do I just get a chunk of like 1/4 of this out?
How do I unblock the chili?
And so I look at the knives we have sitting there and I'm like, I mean, stab. So I take the fucking culinary knife. I'm not talking like a bread knife or like I'm talking like, oh, you cut a cake with this kind of knife.
Bruh.
And so I'm legit trying to stab it in half. It's not working exactly. So I look at the recent pan on the stove, which was used to make fried eggs or scrambled eggs. And I look at the cup first, like a metal red cup, which is one of my mom's favorites. And I'm like, what if I use this to bang it deeper into the block of chili? And so I do that, but it makes a weird funny noise. So I look at the bottom and I've dented it just a teensy tiny bit. I'm like, I shouldn't do that. So I continue, and then I look at the pan, and I'm like, I'm gonna use the pan because surely it's more sturdy. And so, so I take the pan.
You're fucking hitting it with a pan and a knife. Bro was making modern art out of frozen chili.
It's like down the center tube, like a cylindrical block of chili.
Oh my god.
And so I end up breaking the plastic trying to release it from the edges. The plastic breaks off. I'm like, okay. So I remove what plastic is left. There's a big no plastic in the chili, don't worry. I put it upside down in the pot I'm going to reheat it in. And I continue my bullshit as it's upside down now with the knife in the...
Murdering chili is what you do. Also, we finally have a tempered nami, let's go.
So I need to fix my shit. And so I'm doing that now in the pan. There's like little bits flying everywhere because... But I end up chiseling a piece of it, and I look at the bottom of the pan to see like if I've damaged anything. And like, oh, I see indents. That's cool. And so I finally get it in. I get a few of it into the pot, enough to like feed just me, because no one in the house else was having chili, nor was I making it for them.
Who doesn't fuck though?
Right, and
it's really good chili
so
for anyone else.
I get a new gladware, not the same kind of cylindrical gladware that it was in. But I get a gladware that locks in place, locks the lid. And I didn't want to pick it up, and I didn't want to like try to pour it back in or anything. So I look at the knife, and I see another knife on the counter.
Oh my god.
And I take the knife. I have the culinary knife, balancing it, and the other one on top, like I'm fucking making a sandwich out of the knives. And I fumble it into the container, lock it, and put it in the freezer.
are concerning.
And I'm not talking like I was like gently stabbing. No, I was stabbing this block of chili, and then you would hear like metal banging sound.
How did nobody come over and be like, what the fuck?
The middle child is probably playing Valorant, and the little one usually is on their tablet with earbuds, so they were both deaf as fuck. My mom
Completely unaware to the chili-related violence happening in the other room.
and my mom was at school until like 9.
What the fuck? Shadows jump scare. That was rude.
And so that's
Hello,
what,
you majestic
that's
bitch.
the
You are
context
very
of my...
shady. You know, 'cause I saw that tweet like a couple hours before stream, and I was just like, what the fuck, Jay? Like, what sins are you committing against chili?
And so I actually ended up, I also wanted hot dog, but I was also
No, this is abusive at this point.
But it was
Don't
also...
tell me you also fucking Michelangelo fucking chiseled your way through.
So, no, I didn't do that.
Hot dog.
Okay, I didn't do that specifically, okay?
Oh my god.
I didn't do
The
that
fact that you
specifically.
have to specify is not okay.
So, what I did, is, because it was in plastic, I took a Gladware, filled it a bit with water, and I put it in the microwave in the plastic with the Gladware.
What? You're some fucking mad scientist or something. You're just basically double boiling hot dogs, but in a microwave.
Yeah, basically. And so I got it out of there.
Concern.
For about 2 minutes I put it in the microwave until like, until it was thawed. And then I cut open the case and I put it in the pot. And I boiled them
Oh my
just a bit.
Please don't tell me you like refroze them after.
No, they're in a bag in the fridge now.
I'm just gonna say, God. The amount of levels of unsanitary that would be.
Yeah, and TLDR, don't give me something frozen.
Like, it just reminds me of the fact that my old freezer used to like have a habit of freezing itself shut. Like, the top drawer would freeze, like the front of the top drawer would freeze to like the front of the freezer itself. We have a new freezer now, so we don't have to do this anymore. But we used to get knives, and we used to just like stab the inside like pull it open as much as you could, and then just like have to stab the ice off.